the god of grading, the slayer of slabs, the prince of PSA. These were all names I was known as before Cinomatic sports cards. And today I'm going to talk about what I think of PSA's new policy of just stopping grading completely. And I know what you're thinking. What cards would you have to be called, the god of grading, for example? Well, you would think Upper Deck Exquisites, MJ Autos or LeBron RPAs. No, today we have 2019 Prism Kawhi Finalist Silver, all right, in a PSA 9. Super low pop card, okay? So I don't want to hear anybody in the comments saying, I'm unqualified to talk about this, because I'm obviously not. Now let's get into the video. So currently I have about 800 cards in grading, and I need to send in 2,000 more, but by the time I was ready to send them in, PSA just shut down everything until, what, July 1st? PSA shut down everything for a few months, for 3 months now. And, a lot of people have been asked, so I totally get why they would do this if they just keep having, they're just getting swarmed by new cards just coming in and coming in. They're not able to grade the current cards that they have right now, because apparently the backlog's rumored to be around 10 million. We don't really know for sure, but, let's just say 10 million. That's crazy. 10 million cards to get graded. Just think about that. And for me, the only reason I would be for this change is if they can turn around cards way faster. Because right now, 20 days, I've had mine in there since August, which is what, 7 months now? And usually they said like it would be around 4 to 6 months, and it's past that. It's past the latest date for that. But if their turnaround times are the exact same, it doesn't really make much sense because nothing's changed. And if you follow the Instagram page that I shouted out in one of my previous videos, where you can see the status of your grades, like from the what days they've completed, you can see that there hasn't been really much movement here. It's just a few days here and there. And so, I'm hoping that this change is implemented soon to where maybe turnaround times are way quicker, and they slowly just, open back up these lower level grading tiers. Because right now the cheapest card you can only submit is $300, which, a few people might be sending it here and there. Not, how everybody's sending in, not how everybody's usually sending in bulk or regular economy. Like, I'm sure that's what like 90% of their grades are, their submissions are. But what does this mean? I think it's smart, like, if assuming that they can actually speed up the turnaround times, I think it's smart that they did it before the 21 Prism released, because then everybody would just be submitting just so many cards from that set too, because I'm sure that Panini's gonna really print a bunch of these cards out. And I guess it's smart that they only are gonna accept the super high end tiers from Super Express. So honestly, I'm just gonna play the waiting game and see what happens, because there's not really much else I can do, right? And as for the other grading companies, I know SGC tripled their prices. Everybody thought it was an April Fool's joke. Apparently not. They tripled their prices. And it's not like anybody's really, I don't know, disrespect to SGC, but I don't really think anybody's, standing outside the door just to grade with SGC, or they're just in a rush to grade with SGC. I think the only company that can really have a huge boost from this, because PSA suspended, is Beckett. But the thing is, just Beckett 9.5s compared to a PSA 10, they're supposed to be about equivalent, let's just say. Like a 9.5 is supposed to be the same as a PSA 10 in terms of the condition of the card. But that's not really the case if the card is going for 50% of a PSA 10. Because I think that's what 9.5s are doing right now, about 50 to 60%. And if I can get almost double from a PSA slab instead of a Beckett slab, I really don't mind waiting. So I think what a lot of people are doing, they're just going to wait or sell their cards raw. And so I think the game is going to be to where right now it's just going to be raw to raw trading. And then once PSA comes back, it's going to, just be submit and get your cards back. But, are we going to see people grading LaMelo base prisms? Maybe a few just to get the first one. I'm not sure, because I don't know, some people, the money that's in these cards, I wouldn't be surprised if a Melo base 10 sold for like $700 or $800, especially there being like probably few pops, since nobody's gonna spend $300 to Super Express a LaMelo Ball base prism, right? But we'll probably see these silvers and just inserts, like super limited inserts that are gonna be graded. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say. If you guys have any other questions, just leave in the comments and I'll answer it for sure. But that's it for the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, just if you have any questions or any other video ideas you want me to make, and subscribe so you don't miss more. And I'm working on a lot of new things right now, two specifically that will put money in your pockets, because I guess I'm addicted to it. I don't know, but it helps you and it's free. So just leave a subscription, and if you think my channel sucks, whatever, you can always unsubscribe. It's free. So there's really nothing that can go wrong if you subscribe to my channel. But that's it for the video, and I'll see you.